Hey,
Hey,
what's going on,
we
lady?
both had big weeks.
We both had big weeks. What happened to you?
Well, launched a rebrand thanks to
You
you.
did the rebrand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've been working on that for a while. So now your company is known as something completely different, and same philosophy, same mentality. Now you have to buy a new color palette, right? You have to buy
I'm wearing
got to
green
buy a new
today
wardrobe
on
to match your.
purpose.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. Yeah. So what was Lift to Get Lean is now elemental coaching,
Yeah,
and you're
thanks to
gonna
you.
and you're gonna light it up. But so how was the launch?
It's being really well received. Like I
Mhm.
told you, this is what I've been saying. Now the outside matches the inside. I couldn't find the words to communicate that, and thanks to you,
Mhm.
found the right words. So the feedback that I'm getting is this, first off, congratulations. This feels so right. This is so perfect for everything that you've been talking about. So it feels
Mhm.
really good, Dave.
Great. Yeah, but for those who are joining, I've been working with Kylie for years, and we over the past few months have been working up this big rebrand for her company. So she's, you can go over to her page, read all about it. I'm sure some of you are here from her page, so you definitely know all about it. And yeah, and I'm just kind of really interested to see where it's going to go, and how we're going to continue to evolve the language and make that work. Um,
Do you
yeah.
think that do you think we've been together for a long time? Do you think it takes that amount of time to get that kind of, I don't know, that relationship so you can do that with someone?
No, I just think you're a special case,
Yeah.
and no, it's I mean, because it usually takes a while because I got to understand what the client's doing and who their audience is, who they think their audience is versus who it actually needs to be,
Yeah.
and then just kind of work, both backwards and forwards at the same time to find the way to, you know, get everything get everything to sing really.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, yours was yeah, again, it's been what, 3 years that we've been really working together on stuff. So
Hmm.
I feel like I can speak for you.
Yeah, you are, like
Yeah,
it or not, you are the Kylie Larson.
yeah, I am you. You are me. Um, yeah, and then I relaunched my courses this week. Like I actually put them back out there. So that was my big week.
And
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so Into the Abyss, which was a course I initially wrote years ago. I was shooting a bunch of new video content for it, so I'm going to get that edited and up here in the next few weeks, and I'm going to try to market myself.
We need to know what you're doing. We need to know who you are and
We
what you're doing.
For sure, and that's always because I see what you do on here. That's the only reason I got back on Instagram. It's just like, all right, she's making her dancing and lip syncing reels. I can't do that. I do not have it in me to do that, but I can come on here and riff and talk shit and
Oh yeah.
see what happens.
Like I
Yeah.
was saying the other day, so this is the game we have to play. You can play by your
Mhm.
own rules, but you
Yep.
just have to play it.
You do. You do.
Um,
But yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been interesting, especially the reel that popped off yesterday there, and 15,000 views. That's the biggest I've ever gotten. I'm. It doesn't matter, right? Because how many of those people are going to become clients? How many of those people am I ever going to see again? And I'm trying not to appease and fillet the algorithm, but um, yeah, I get
well,
it. What we all serve.
why do you think that one went viral?
I don't know.
I have a theory. Um,
Shoot.
well, because even though I'm not in your shoes, I've never been on that side of Fiverr. Like
Mhm.
I have used it for other things. I feel like more people might be interested because we know about it. I
Sure.
know that's just the thing I thought about.
Yeah, possibly. But I also don't want that to be the focus of what I guess I could talk about it because the one thing I do not want to do is become the guy who shows freelancers how to be freelancers. Uh, like that is not.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where it's just like you either got it on lock and you are a badass and you have figured it out, or you're somebody that the robots are eventually going to replace, right? So the first and last piece of advice is just like bring value to the table. Always bring value to the table. Period. It doesn't matter what that looks like, but people are always going to pay for the value that you bring. So if any of you are here for that, that's the end of that advice. Now I'm going to go back to talking about how to leverage your subconscious and weird unconscious mind to write stories and copy and content that really sing to the people who need to jam out to you. Somebody left a. All right, so SRV Press says IG probably has permission to know what apps we have installed and cross-reference the content. Possibly. So I wonder if it actually went out to people who have, where all the cookies talk to each other. So that Fiverr and Instagram are like sharing information, and so I got shown to people who are on one side or the other of Fiverr. I hope not. I hope Fiverr didn't see that and they come suing me or something. That would be figures. I don't know.
I like
Cool.
I like what you were saying to me the other day on our podcast interview, I think, or maybe it was you and I chatting. You were talking about cars, right? They're all the same. They get us from point A to point B. But to your point, it's the brand, the value.
Yeah, absolutely. Every brand, every automaker is trying to sell their cars to a completely different type of person, right? Because a car will get you anywhere. Any car will get you anywhere. But how they sell, a Ford versus a Jeep versus a BMW versus whatever, like some of it's just like, yes, we're actually selling the utility of the vehicle. And other times you're selling the prestige that comes with the brand, or the luxury elements, or whatever that is. So you're really talking to the internal desire of that person. Like some people want that rough and ready pickup truck. Others people, they think a fancy car is going to get them laid still. Maybe that does. I've never had a fancy car, so that's my problem. My old F-150 ain't quite cutting it anymore. So
it makes me think of the Calvin stickers. Calvin's pissing on the Ford logo. Chevy.
Possibly. Yeah. But I was on Kylie's podcast. We recorded it earlier this week, and it goes live Monday. Tuesday.
Well, usually
Monday's
I drop
a
them on
holiday.
Tuesday. Yeah, because the holiday. But also Tuesday's usually when I drop them. The
Sure.
topic was how Dave helped me through my rebrand.
Yeah, and we go deep into it when we cover really the whole process and what it is to work with me in that capacity. Because it was very deep, it was very intimate, it was very weird, and
so intimate.
Yeah, very much. So cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go find a beer and end my week, and yeah.
Thank
That's
you
all.
for all that you do, Dave.
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys how awesome Dave is. There's no way I could have done this without him. So if you want to get intimate with Dave, he can really
come get intimate with Dave. That'll be my my next live sessions, and it's just me, you, the Zoom camera, and maybe nothing else. Oh, God. All right, ending this before I get in trouble. Until next week. Bye now.
Bye, Dave.